We've got to talk about this film. I just saw The Idea of You tonight, and wow. This film is about a 40-year-old mother who falls in love with a 24-year-old boy band member, and it's crazy. I mean, Anne and Nicholas did a great job in this film. Thing with this film is funny, a really crazy plot that a 40-year-old is seeing someone like nearly half her age, but she also has a kid. She's divorced. Her ex-husband is quite a douche, but there's a point in the film where he actually makes more sense than she does. Even the way they met was kind of crazy. So Solange, the mother, her daughter Izzy is a big fan of the band August Moon, which Hayes Campbell is the lead singer for, but she has a crush on another band member. So Solange goes with her daughter Izzy and her friends to Coachella. They have VIP passes and meet and greets with the band August Moon. She goes into Hayes Campbell's trailer because she needs a pee. And it doesn't take long for Hayes to basically lays his eyes on her and she lays her eyes on him. This film shows you how someone wants to be happy, how it can affect the rest of the world and especially their loved ones. With Solange, she makes this huge mistake dating a 24-year-old lead singer of this boy band, August Moon, even though she knows the consequences of that. And you know, Izzy is a big fan of the band, and of course, she knows how it could affect her daughter if someone out in public were to see her with Hayes. And that's exactly what happens in this image. Everybody starts noticing it, they play this whole secret thing, and it just doesn't go well. And obviously, you can imagine it doesn't go well. The film has so many cliches. There's a lot of funny moments, but there's also some parts where I'm just like, oh, it's too much cheesiness for me personally. I just really felt for Izzy throughout the film. The fact that she was doing this behind her daughter's back, and she even says it in the film that she wasn't disappointed with her mum dating Hayes. It's the fact that she lied to her. And the social media aspect and all that, and the press and the paparazzi, I thought that part was done really accurately because shit like that would probably happen. For the most part, I had a lot of fun with the comedy. It was landing. There was some funny scenes between Nicholas and Anne, and I think you could feel the awkwardness in them trying to make this relationship work, and that can work quite well. And as I will mention a little bit later, it was similar to the no hard feelings chemistry that the two characters had in that film, Jennifer Lawrence's movie. But I think in this sense, there was a bit more maturity with this one, whereas that one was a bit like crazy. But this still was crazy in a similar sense. I think one of the premises of the film is, you know, the idea of something that might be unrealistic, but it gives you happiness. That's quite a deep and sad theme, and I think that's what a lot of people in life can relate to. Sometimes the thing they want can be unrealistic. I don't know if I like this as much as How to Date Billy Walsh because I felt that had a simpler plot, but it was actually more funny, and I just found it surprisingly way better in what I was expecting originally. But with The Idea of You, I think it was definitely not on the same level, but I think if you love your rom coms, it's definitely decent for what it is. I mean, sheesh. If you want to be horned up, just watch this film. That's all I'm gonna say. This prior as well, but I'm not really a rom com guy unless they really go in on the comedy, and that's probably the main focus. This didn't really hit the beat of No Hard Feelings, the Sony Pictures rom comedy with Jennifer Lawrence, which I think did it better in the age difference. Thing with Anne Hathaway and Nicholas, they had this great chemistry, but I just don't think the characters had that same sort of relationship that you kind of appreciated because this is just the consequences of Solange's decision to be with Hayes is just mind blowing. It's definitely controversial. I think I had some fun with it. Don't think it's as good as How to Date Billy Walsh, but again, if you want to see it, it will be out on Prime Video on the 2nd of May. Check it out.